Hey guys, I thought I'd show you guys what the inside of a Proton pack looks like, or at least my Proton pack looks like. So while I had my two guitar stands out, I figured I'd use them both so I could show you guys. Um, on the left, obviously, this is what you're used to seeing on the front side of it. And then on the right is the inside of the motherboard, the backboard of the pack that's connected to the frame. And some guys, when they build their packs, they look nice and clean and fancy on the inside. Nobody sees it but me, except for in this video. So for mine, I've never minded having just kind of a mess in there. I like to be able to adjust things. That's why you'll see tape and random stuff like that in there. So let me just point out what some of the things are. Obviously, right here in the corner, this is where the hose to the thrower goes to. It connects in. I have it connected to a plastic hose right here, and this little part that's taped to it runs all the way up and connects into my light and sound board. So that's the purpose of having that go all the way up there. These brackets on the bottom, and there's two on the top, one over here, one over here. These socket cap screws that I was talking about in my first video, how they're more accurate to Ghostbusters 1 than Ghostbusters 2. These are really handy. I like having the socket caps all be in the same size. I can use one screwdriver, open it up, do the work I need to on it if I need to. Things are connected to the back of this one with the same kind of screws, so I can fix it on the fly if I need to. But anyway, that's the way it mounts to the pack. There's two spots on either side of the bottom. There's a hole here and one over here by the hook. See the little hole there? And that's how the pack is mounted. Just those 4 points is what all that holds it on there. These wing nuts, there's one there, one hiding in here, and then one under the tape behind the loom over here. That's what connects the motherboard to the Alice frame on the back. I've written myself instructions just to remind myself the proper order to charge the battery that's in here, and then kept track of when the battery has been charged, just to help me out when I do have it open. This right here is a speaker, and so the sound that you'll hear from the pack all goes straight through there. This blue thing that is taped in a very ugly way to the motherboard is called the nickname for it is the blue brick battery, and that's what powers all the effects that are in the pack. And this is, like I said, the light and sound board. Like I said, this one runs all the way through, goes to the thrower. There's another connector point that I removed so that I could put this other pack over here that connects to the lights on the front and one that goes up and down over here. Some guys, like I said, mount them a little prettier than me. I had this extra box from some screws I was using, and you're not supposed to mount the soundboard directly onto the metal, and so I zip tied it to that and then mounted the box to the metal, and it's done the trick. It holds it in place. Works well. If I ever need to recharge it, this is the charging point where I can hook it straight into an adapter into the wall. That's going to change soon in a new video that I'll have pretty soon, probably next week. I'll show you something that I'm changing that will really help me in the way that I have to charge up the pack and turn it on and off. So, but I'll leave that as a teaser for next week. Over here, like I said, the front of the pack, nothing new. You've seen this. If you'll forgive me, I'm going to try to grab this with one hand and turn it around so you can see the inside of it. Hopefully I do not damage anything. I'll just hold it with my hand. So, it's a fiberglass shell, and that's why you see the odd color of it. You see the tubes going through the backs of all the screws. Kind of the funny thing is the backs of the lights that flicker on and off, the red ones, those are just Dixie cups that I taped the LEDs into. Does the trick. Some more screw points, like I said, you'll see a lot of the same kind of screws, socketed cap screws. They work great, so I like to use those all over the place. The other light is this blue light. It's kind of hard to see. Try to get some light in there. There's a little light board in there where the blue light bar goes up and down for the power cell. And there's a little tape there just to keep the bleed from coming through so the light doesn't show through and cracks where it's not supposed to. And this is where the ribbon cable comes through. It's inside the pack. So it's a big hollow thing. There's plenty of room to put other stuff in there. Guys sometimes put 2 batteries, 2 speakers. A lot of them will have their lights mounted on the actual motherboard, and so all of their connectors are based on the motherboard, and then the shell just fits on top of that. I found it easier to put my lights on this side on the shell and then just have it connected through the, let's see where it is, that wire right there is what connects over to the light and sound board. So that's about it. While I've got it open, I'm going to remove the Alice frame and start the process of getting that taken apart, and I'm going to finally paint it black like it should be to make it more accurate to the movie. And I do plan on doing some tutorial videos on how to remove the straps properly and how to put them back on when you're done, because that has been a problem for some people that have had to do it before, and I'd like to be able to have a tutorial out there for people to be able to figure it out. So that's about it. I appreciate you watching, and I'll have more videos soon. Thank you.